Hey, Chris Powell with Arm Realty, and it's cold. So we're down in Aurora today, and we're at 409 5th Street in Aurora, Indiana. We got a fixer-upper, say the least. It's 3 bedrooms, and that's questionable. 1 bath, 1,236 square feet. And it's currently on the market for $49,900. Again, that was $49,900. So we'll flip the camera around here real quick and take a little shot up and down the road, show you this house's greatest attribute, if I can say that correctly, and we'll go from there. So this is 5th Street in Aurora. If you're not familiar with Aurora and 5th Street, this is the very last street as you go up the hill in Aurora. So it's the very, very top of the hill. So there's no houses in behind this that are relatively close. There are houses up there, but they're way up there. So we got the steps going up. So definitely the whole porch is shot. I don't know why somebody has come along and replaced this porch, but then they replaced this porch under this. So I don't know what their thought process was, but hey, whatever. Not here to judge. So we'll go up the steps. And again, the porch is pretty much just shot. It's just going to be ripped off, start over again. Doesn't have vinyl siding on half of the house. The back half of it doesn't. But really, here's the caveat. This is the only thing this house's saving grace is this view. I mean, I can't imagine this would be one really nice view in the summertime, or even now. Just watch the barges go by and sit on your porch and sip your coffee in the morning and your bourbon at night. So just throwing some ideas out there. Depending on how far the lot lines go over, one might be able to maybe cut in a garage, possibly. If you've seen some of the ones like over on Conwell Street, there's no good examples, but around here, but you could cut in a garage and have it connect to the house somehow. Not sure, but I mean, there's potential. It all depends on how big your wallet is and whatnot. So as you enter the house here, this, as far as I know, it's just on a crawl space. So there's the furnace there on the first floor. It's got a mix match of windows, some of which have been replaced, some of them have been replaced with random weird windows that don't make any sense. Like this casement window here, probably something somebody just found, you know. This is a nice replacement vinyl, but still. The door's been replaced, steel door. It's had the snot kicked out of it. We do have a fireplace here, but I always want to point out that these are really not wood stove fireplaces. These were really meant for coal. Really, there's no real good way to make it functional again. Let's put it that way. Again, window here has been replaced. Window here, they're older replacements, so I wouldn't put a lot of stock in the fact that they're worth anything. It's got hardwood throughout for the first floor anyway. So these floors could definitely probably have something done with them. You know, I mean, they're not. I'm not going to say it because I've seen floors that looked worse than this, and I mean they've just turned out amazingly beautiful. So I can't really say. So here we go. Walk into here. Switch hands because my hands are cold. I don't know if they're calling this a bedroom or what, but it's just tiny, so it's not very big at all. The floor's all rotted out in here, termite damage probably. There was definitely, looks like there might have been a leak. So this section back here is the addition. of the house, or the out portion of the house. Here's your steps. We'll come back to that here in a minute. So here we got the bathroom. It's got like a Jack and Jill door, so we'll come back around to that. You walk into the kitchen. I mean, it's just needs gutted. I mean, this is the kitchen, but of course, you know, this house being this house, it's really a blank slate. You can do whatever you want to it, flip things around. I mean, there's no reason to put a room where it is because it was there. So if you want to move at this stage of the game, you can pretty much move things around. It's not an overly big house. It looks a lot larger than it is. Or it looks a lot larger from the outside than it is. When you get in here, you're just like, God, this house is just not very big. So here's the bathroom. It does have like a little closet under the steps there. It is a decent sized bathroom, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll walk upstairs real quick, and then depending on how brave I feel, we might walk around the outside. But it's cold, and it's cold inside, and I whine a lot. So, okay. Again, the only thing that's going to save this house, if there is anything that's going to save this house, is that view. I mean, this is one of the last of the Mohicans when it comes to views in Aurora. So definitely has a nice view. So this would be the larger of the 3 bedrooms. In classic Victorian-ish style, you walk up the steps. You pretty much got to go through a bedroom to get to any bedroom, or a room to get to a room. So on my personal point of view as a realtor, I don't ever call rooms you have to walk through to get to another bedroom a bedroom. So even though this is the largest room, it's not really a bedroom in my 2 cents. So we walk over here. We do have another room that would be a bedroom. A little ceiling damage. Not sure if that was from a leak or whatnot. The house does look like the roof has been replaced at some point. So, but anyway. Yep. Here we go. So here's this room. So again, I'm not sure. You know, the MLS says 3 bedrooms, but we'll give them. It has more than 3 rooms in here. So, but I don't know if I'd want to call them bedrooms. So if somebody really wanted to do the work to it, I mean, as far as I would think what might be is to do an addition out the back of the house. And like I said, if it's warm enough, if I get up brave enough, I might walk out there and look. I'm curious to see. Get the old flashlight out here if I can see through the video. How far that goes back. So there's that door. You'll see a door outside. So it's a little bit of a ways back there, ain't it? Huh. So, and we'll talk about it when I get outside, but just kind of keep this room in the back of your head as where I would put the addition for this house if I wanted to remodel this house and make it more of a modern, or make it more functional. This is where I'll show you my thought processes for an addition. So, side door going to nowhere. Have no idea why that's there. Okay. Yep, it's cold, so we'll make a lap outside, and then we'll call it a day. One of these videos, at some point in time, I'm going to land on my butt, and it's going to be hilarious. Hopefully, this is not the one. So, couldn't tell you the story of why, but it looks like it was either raised or it was put on, something burnt down here, and they built on top of the old foundation, because it's got, modern block on top of a stone foundation. So, or they could have, used it to if the foundation was, I don't know the story. Who knows why, but it just pointing out the fact that it has a block foundation sitting on top of an old foundation. Again, here's the windows. The windows have been replaced, but whoever did the job didn't, they didn't use no trim stock. But not even if there was trim stock, 9 times out of 10 you put trim stock on there and it leaks and stuff melts and it just rots underneath the trim stock or coil stock. But anyway, that's all rotted out, and I mean, it just needs. So this side here has also been sided. The back side of the house, here's that random door that goes out. I mean, it would make a kind of a nice little side patio, but I don't know why you would put anything on this side of the house when the other side of the house has the view. So, but again, it's a blank slate. That's what I always got to tell myself. Just because there's a door there doesn't mean there's got to be a door there. You can put stuff wherever you want, because you're going to tear it all out. It's going to, the whole house is going to have to get pretty much gutted. Okay. So here's my 2 cents, maybe for an addition, is to bring this out farther, so you can kind of incorporate this little building here and come off the back right here and bring this out far enough to where you could get some more, a true bedroom, you actually get something that would just make the house is just a little too small for modern standards. Let's put it that way. So it does have nice little hill. I mean, it's a hill, but there's a backyard. I believe there's an old deeded alley that runs back through here still. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like where this wood starts, there's actually technically an alley there, if I remember my old Aurora maps properly, but I could be wrong. So again, you can tell, like, so the roof, it's got a 3-dimensional on it, so it's newer, I have no idea why they didn't take that chimney down below the roof line when they did that, but not here to judge. And anyway, the back of the house hasn't been sided. The whole house, I guess, just 3/4 of the house have been sided. So, but again, that's what we're here for. That's the only thing that's going to save this house from, that's the view is what makes this house worth a little bit more than if it was anywhere else, because you heard 1,000 times in real estate, it's all about location, 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 and that's a prime example right there of location. So we'll take in this nice pretty view here and sign out. So again, this was Chris Powell with RM Realty, and we are at 409 5th Street in Aurora, Indiana. This is on the market currently for $49,900. It is what it is. It's being sold at it as is, and it's definitely a cash only offer. I mean, you might be able to do some kind of conventional stuff with conventional would be even hard. So, but it's cash is king. So anyway, have any questions about this house, give me a call. My cell phone number is 812-290-1403. Again, that was 812-290-1403. And this was Chris Powell with RM Realty. Also, check us out online at rmrealty.com. That's AURUM realty.com. And I will post the QR code in the video, so you can just hit the QR code. Have a great day.